Ahoy there, I'm Heidi and I live aboard my narrowboat home, the Rum Wench, with my little dog Bonny. But this winter, to escape the cold, I set off in my 25-year-old campervan Polly in search of sunshine and adventure. So let's find out if the road had any extra surprises in store this week. Good morning. How's this for an amazing park up? Just here is the snow-capped Sierra Nevada mountain range, and just there is a castle, and this castle is stunning, but it's never actually been used in a battle. It's mostly been a private residence. It's still a private residence to this day. And last night went to the little town and found a hostel and had the most amazing tapas I think we've had on this entire trip so far. It was just lovely and quirky and dead cheap. That's the thing, you see, when you go off the beaten track and not in all the tourist areas, everything's really cheap. And this morning, Gabs went to the shop. She bought some fresh bread, fresh tomatoes, and we're now about to have our breakfast in this stunning setting.
Somebody shot him, he's been shot, and then somebody's tried to heal him with one of those. Growing up with my granddad, we watched loads of spaghetti westerns, so Clint Eastwood was a really good, like, happy memory for me, childhood memory. And I watched A Fistful of Dollars, and then A Few Dollars More was filmed here, Assassin's Creed was filmed here, and also The House of Dragons from the Game of Thrones, all filmed here. Just look at those beautiful mountains up there. What a stunning location to be in.
So breakfast is all finished. We just need to put the van back into drive mode, pack everything away, and we're going to head now back towards the coast. Gabs, what are you doing?
Tell you what I'm doing, right? Because I seem to be the one that's mainly cooking for obvious reasons.
What do you mean?
We don't want to get food poisoning, do we, on this journey? Because it's bad sharing one toilet. I thought I'll rearrange some drawers. So having found 4 lots of lipstick in a utensils drawer with an hammer, piece of string and some plugs, I thought I can't cope with this much longer. I'm going to just put things so like tools can go together, electrics can go together. So if I want a spoon to make a cup of tea, I don't have to go through a pen and tie wraps and a plug. You know what I mean? So I'm just rearranging the whole cupboards of ideas, basically. I'm getting there.
Good morning from this absolutely amazing park up. It's just full of vans. There are vans everywhere, but so much space that you're not on top of each other. There's a lot of waste ground, and it just makes it ideal for this wonderful community because everyone's spending in the town, they're going shopping in the town and then staying here. Because in winter, sort of little towns and stuff, they do suffer because there's not much tourism. But the other good thing that's happened is there's a little campsite opened up, and they just charge €4 and let everyone go and empty the toilets and flood with water.
What I really love is looking at everybody's number plates and seeing where they've come from, because they're coming from all over Europe. There's loads of Spanish. We've seen UK, Germany, Denmark, some from Netherlands. I love looking at number plates and just thinking, oh, where have they come from? I want to chat to them all, but there's millions of them, so I can't.
So we're just walking now, getting all van envy, looking at all these vans, and we come across an auto sleeper, very similar to mine, a little bit older, but it's absolutely in amazing condition. You don't see many of these vans anywhere because they're so old and that. Look at this, it's in beautiful nick. You're having proper adventures. So 2 auto sleepers in the same place. And there's a guy, Alan, here. He's got it, and he also has a boat.
You know, up until the beginning of 23, I spent many years full-time in campervans and motorhomes, but then I felt like a change and needed to scratch the itch, so I bought a narrowboat, which I've still got. It's moored up near Rugby in the UK, but I miss getting away in the winter for some sunshine and warmth, so I bought this little camper last November, and here I am, soaking up the sun.
Quite unusual. Yeah. I just thought I'd show you a quick look inside. So it's very, very similar to mine. Actually looks a lot nicer than mine. But he hasn't got the shower. He's got a toilet there and a wardrobe. So you can see it's slightly smaller, but just beautiful for adventures. Love it. So we're still walking around looking at all these amazing quirky vans, and we've just found one here that's selling bread cooked in a solar oven. Look at this.
Basically, yeah, it works with the light of the sun into heat, and the heat is retained into the glass container, like, you know, greenhouse effect.
Yeah.
And that's how you can reach temperatures of, for example, here we have probably 140 degrees. I already know my ovens. Here we have 120, and in the other we have 110 degrees. And with that you can cook your vegetables, you can cook rice, you can bake bread, and yes, do all this stuff with the energy of the sun. Basically that's it.
We grabbed a loaf of freshly baked solar-powered bread, cradled it like a newborn, and made our way back to the van while resisting the primal urge to immediately bite into it. Just look at that view, it's just amazing. And I think it's a shipping lane because we've been watching big boats going up and down. Love this.
It's like a big giant sausage. It does weigh a lot. So yeah, we're going to have this with some olive oil and see how it is. We haven't got a bread knife. We've only got one sharp knife. But it's doing the job. Oh, it looks nice. It's nice and soft in the middle there. Let's cut it a bit more like that. Seeded sourdough, he said.
What's it like?
It's nice.
But it's wholemeal and good for you, so let's give it a try. That's very nice. That's lovely.
Do you want some pickles?
Yeah. And remember, this is cooked in a solar oven. Free power. This is the last day at the coast today before we have to start making our journey back through northern Spain and France because my narrowboat is being blacked at the end of March. Now we're going to try and see and do as much as we can in northern Spain and France on the way back. But for now, we want to let Bonny have a last big run along the beach before we leave. And also, there's something really silly and stupid that we want to do, and we can't wait to get it done. We're actually parked up somewhere in that valley there because we've just been on a hike, and this morning we had a massive game of adventure golf, 18 holes. I won.
Only just, by a few.
69 points to me. You couldn't write it, could you?
73.
Yeah, so, and it's the lowest score that wins, and obviously I won because I hit it in the less holes, me balls. But we're here now, we've just driven a little bit, we're just on the outskirts of Mercia, because as I said this morning, we're on our homeward journey now, and we're trying to stop in some lovely places en route on the way back home. I'm not rushing it. As long as I'm back from a blacking on the 29th of March, then everything's good. So yeah, so we'll see what amazing little places we can stop at on this journey. But have you enjoyed it all, Gabs?
Yeah, I'm enjoying it. It's nice to meet sunshine.
So we've just got to now find the van. It's somewhere in that valley there. But this was another one of those all trails hikes.
Yeah, just got to area. You search in the area and it come up. So it's lovely to have a little walk round and see a beautiful little nature reserve.
Anyway, we're heading back now, so gagging for a coffee. Good morning from one of Spain's most historically rich cities. This is Toledo, and it's also known as a city of three cultures due to its Jewish, Muslim and Christian influences. It's absolutely stunning. When you look at it from a distance or walk round, you can see that it's so steeped in history. And now we're going to go for a little bit of an explore.
Got a map here I've got from information centre, and I think according to this map this is the site where the old Arabic baths was. Beautiful, right along the river.
Tell you what, they were shorter back then. The archways. So this morning we've been walking all around the outside of Toledo. There's a little trail that you can walk because Toledo's right on a hill. And last night we had an epic park up where we could watch the sunset over Toledo, and it was just stunning. But one of the main reasons I've come to Toledo today is because it's so famous for its swords. The blacksmiths have made some of the most amazing swords in the whole of Europe for knights, for heroes and even for pirates. So we're going to go now into the main town, see if we can find a good pirate sword. We've just took a little pit stop from exploring Toledo to stop at this amazing little cafe here. It's called Central Perks, and it's just like the one out of Friends. It's got a little sofa in there, there's a TV playing the episodes on, so it's proper quirky. And we've ordered 2 frappes, or I think Gabby's got a chai latte and I've got some caramel thing. I don't know, we just thought we'd be a little bit posh today.
Tastes like Christmas.
Anyway, we're going to drink these now and get exploring a bit more of Toledo.
That's a euro, isn't it? Oh shit.
What's that?
I don't know. I wanted Don Quixote, but I've ended up getting that, and look how it's turned out.
That's what you get for wasting your money and gambling.
It's not gambling. I've done it all over the world. That's what it should say. Toledo, not got it.
Behind these gates here is the Alcazar of Toledo, this massive building which dominates the skyline. It has a long militant history, including being a massive stronghold during the Spanish Civil War. And it's just epic. This whole place, Toledo, has got so much history. I just couldn't go into it. But the buildings and quirky streets and little cobbled roads just make it well worth visiting. So we've been out and about all day long, and what's amazing is you can walk the outskirts like we've been doing, but also there's a place where you can get an escalator that takes you straight up, right to the top, and you can go around all the shops and all the streets and that. But we'll soon be getting to what's called St Martin's Bridge, and there's a lovely little story attached to this bridge, which, well, I think there is anyway. I love old folklore and stories and myths and stuff. So the tale of this bridge goes a little something like this. So apparently every single day the architect came out with his team of builders and was building the bridge. But every night his missus snuck out under darkness and sabotaged the bridge. So I don't know if it's because she didn't want it building, but she didn't trust the bridge. So every day when the architect went back, he noticed errors, so he had to think of other ways and other things and started building the bridge stronger and stronger, and every night his missus went out, sabotaged it, and it turned out it was one of the most strongest bridges ever built. It withstood the flow and the torrents of the river, it withstood crowds of people marching over it, and to this day it's classed as one of the ever strongest bridges, and I just think that's proper cute, proper nice little tale, isn't it? Yeah, so this is the bridge now. And that woman, to this day, is classed as a hero of Toledo. I just think it's proper cute, that, isn't it? We haven't got any rum.
We'll have to use a Spanish red. We've got plenty of that.
Yeah, at £2 a bottle. But we've just got back from exploring the amazing city of Toledo. Wow, it is a city, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a city. It used to be old capital of Spain, actually, the ancient capital of Spain. So, but if you're ever up that way near Madrid, go check out Toledo because it's really stunning.
Anyway, we're going to have a bottle of this, and I think it was about €2. The wine in Spain is so cheap, and we've not had one bad bottle yet, have we?
I didn't even drink wine till I come here.
My fault.
Now
Anyway,
I love red wine.
Let's have a little tit of wine. And whilst I am pouring this, a huge thank you to this week's pirate crew. Thank you for everything you do. Ooh, a little bit of a little drop there. Do you like me knob? It says Toledo on it. It's a little wine stopper, but it's just proper cool, like proper quirky. I like to get something a little bit different when I go to some of these places.
Can keep it in van, and every time she has a wine, she'll be happy memories of Toledo.
Anyway, cheers everyone. Woohoo!
Cheers.
Tits up. Just wet the lips.
Nipple.
So what's been your favourite part of this week then? What have you enjoyed the most?
I think for me, I loved going to the Clint Eastwood place, Calahorra.
Yeah.
Just because we were just outside a little cemetery, it was in the middle of nowhere, we had such a lovely meal, really friendly people. I just brought back some happy memories from being a child.
Yeah, because you were really into the spaghetti westerns, weren't you?
Yeah, it just reminded me of being... Yeah, and as kids, we used to drive to Spain. My mum used to drive us to Spain. So I know we've driven through the area before, but I can't remember because I was too young. So, and I think if you get a chance to go off the beaten track, not the touristy places, go and see some inland Spain because it's gorgeous, really beautiful.
Yeah, and we've now left the coast and we are homeward bound. But if anybody does suggest anywhere that we can explore on this journey up, especially when we get to France, let us know. But as long as I'm back for the 29th of March for my blacking, then everything's good.
Black bottoming, that's what's happening.
Yeah, and anybody wants to help in the Northwich area, wants to come and help me do the Rum Wenches bottom, please do let me know. But that's it, I'm going to leave the video there. If you have enjoyed it, please do give me a big thumbs up, subscribe down below if you haven't already. But before I go, just a massive, huge thank you to my lovely, gorgeous patrons. That's it, everyone. Please take care. Stay safe. Bye.
Bye. Cheers.
Cheers. It's nice, this wine. We'll have to have about 10 of these to be equivalent of a normal wine glass, won't we?
Just down it. You can't sip wine.
I
anyway.
can't because I'm a bit of a lightweight.
To have a full mouthful to get real.
I know, but
proper
I'm a...
taste.
You're a wine connoisseur now.
No, no.
I just can't drink fast.
It's not like a whiskey.
Just wet the lips. We're having another one then.
Yeah. Should we get bigger glasses?
Yeah, get the bigger glasses out.